Have your tarot read the Dale Jackson way? Good morning, Dale. How are you?
Hi Chris, good morning. I'm going to do Aries today and the fire signs. And because it's Virgo, we started these videos in the area of Virgo. Aries, apparently, the fire signs have become the last ones to do. And that'll be making them very impatient. So I'm glad to say that we've got on top of the fire signs now. And Aries, this is going to be your turn. The little picture at the beginning to do with the hand, just incidentally, the middle of the hand is an area to do with Mars. And Mars is the ruling planet for Aries. And it's to do with energy and to do with action and to do with having a positive mental attitude. And Mars, of course, is the soldier spirit, the pioneer, the soldier, the first to get off the ground and do something. And in terms of the fire element in the tarot, that would be wands. The tarot deck that I use in my way of doing cards, the Dale Jackson way, is the Thoth deck, and that's to do with Aleister Crowley. And I'm not a purist in the Crowley fashion. I do my own way. I had the cards about 4 years before I even knew they were the Crowley deck, designed by Frida Harris. But there are people that will be interested in the deck anyway, and it's a very powerful deck and it's wonderful. The sign Aries is the Ram, and it's the 22nd of March until the 20th of April. And that's the start of the zodiac, and it's the first sign, and it's a case of getting the energy and the mental energy, and it's like the baby of the zodiac, when the baby's first born, and it's got to learn everything that it does. And they say Aries won't be told. They do things impulsively. And if you said to the child or the baby, don't touch the fire, it wouldn't believe you, and it'd probably go and touch the fire. So they take a lot of time to instruct Aries and get them to be a little bit cautious, like the next sign, which is Taurus. So the baby of the zodiac is Aries. They're impulsive, they're fresh, they're wanting to discover things, and they're out there to do it. What happens when you send me the information, I find your birthday. Here's a birthday for March 47. And we find here, and I put in red for the Aries, and then where the planets land. Mercury here is in a Pisces, a water sign. Venus is in an air sign here, Aquarius, and so on. So we've got fire, water, fire, air, fire, air. No green, you see, over here. We'd have somebody with more green in their earthly planets in their selection, and that's a different set of birthday elements. So that's what I do. I find the elements for your birthday Aries, and then when I look on the cards, I can look which of these elements are working for you as an individual. Now, the Ram, of course, is someone who can kind of go about things in quite an impulsive fashion. When you send me your 12 numbers, what I'll do is shuffle these. When you send me your 12 numbers, they will be pertinent to you, and they will be what I use the elements to do. See how your elements work for you from the numbers that you've sent me. This is the Dale Jackson process, and I've said it on every video, but it has to be said, because if you're looking for your own birthday, this is how we go about it. So I put the 12 cards out from the numbers you've sent me between 1 and 32. And then I look at the year ahead, and in this case the year ahead will be Virgo onwards, over Christmas and into 2017. And anybody that writes to me now or sends me their information now for a personal reading will take it 12 months from when I get the information. So here's a spread for an Aries, let's say. And so what I would do first of all is look for the fire cards. So here's a fire card. In this case, it's showing a Leo man. So it shows a leadership quality, but we've got a picture of a Leo here, and this is going to be the Prince of Wands. Wands is the element for fire in the zodiac. Now, he's a bit of mischief in this reading, and it's very tempting. There's a temptation here. He wants to get you off the right path, because we've got the Devil card just on an aspect to it. So it's saying, have a look and be a little bit cautious. Here's the Taurian cautious card. a man here, and and here's the bull. So we've got a bit of an aspect here between a Leo and a Taurus, and a bit of mischief that's going on there. So they might come to a kind of conflict of some sort. So, because really, if you think about it, you wouldn't put a lion in the same den or the same cage or the same field as a bull, the Taurian bull. So the lion and the bull don't get along too well. They both have their own particular way, and they're both stubborn people. But anyway, that just shows us an instance that can be interpreted on the tarot. The other things in the cards here, we've got the sun, and that's a very glorious card for fire signs as well, because it's all the energy from the sun, positivity, sunshine, success, and very good for holidays in the sun. So if you're an Aries and you want to go on holiday, this is travel. There's a lot of travel here. We've got travel on the chariot cards. We've got the journey forward, the golden coins or the golden sunshine, and going forward, handling the journey and the money into travel. And that's good for foreign travel. Or again, it's good for people that are moving from one place to another, and there's a lot of migration going on with populations at the moment. So Aries, you might be one in a crowd situation that helps to lead or bring others forward, and they will follow you if you take up that leadership position. But this is very good for energy to do with pleasure and leisure. We've got the strength card, we've got the journey, we've got a lot of contentment in these cards. There's some very earthy cards in the year ahead for the Aries person. That might be a bit slow for you because you don't like to be anchored to the spot or even too comfortable. You're a bit of a pioneer, and you'll go out and you'll do some kind of extreme sport or other. And Scorpio do that too. Will put their life on the line, as it were, with extreme sports. And a lot of adrenaline and a lot of testosterone, and that kind of thing comes from the Aries area. So your year ahead from this very brief reading is to do with happiness, sunshine, and having the strength for journeys and money to be made also on journeys and travel. There's two ladies in the reading here. I've got a mother and daughter, and these two ladies are not seeing eye to eye. They're back to back, so they're not seeing eye to eye. So there's an older lady and a younger lady, mother and grandmother and mother, I think, here. Or a grandmother lady and a daughter, and it's saying, well, they've got different ways of doing things, and the Aries, of course, will have their own particular way of doing things and won't take a heed from anybody, really. They're not good listeners, and that's something they might have to learn, a bit of patience and a bit of listening. For your own personal reading, if you want to know what these cards mean to you according to your planets and your elements, then what you must do is send me the right information that I need to do a reading. That would be your name, age and address, your gender, your nationality if you're in a different country from the one you were born, and 12 numbers between 1 and 32. This is my way of doing it, the Dale Jackson way. You can pay me by PayPal at the Dale Jackson way at virginmedia.com, and it's £50 sterling or equivalent in different currencies, which are fluctuating at the moment. But PayPal will take £50 sterling, and you'll find it on my email address. So the year ahead then for this brief session for the Aries, very important people Aries, they lead the way, they take the initiative, they can lead other people. They're often very self-employed people, and they create work and jobs for other people too. So there's a lot going for the Aries type. We've got success in the picture. We've got a more settled feeling into next year, but we've got an expansion of wealth and money. And Aries also is saying, look out for a bit of mischief making between relationships. And we've got Mother Earth here. We've got a lovely Venus factor for love and romance. And we've got a difficulty between two women. So it's who's going to be the leader. So for your personal reading, Aries, and it's your turn, and you're the impulsive ones, so get onto it right away, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Money received will be acknowledged. So thank you very much for listening.
Have your tarot read the Dale Jackson way? So that's PayPal, the Dale Jackson way at virginmedia.com, and the same address for any other inquiry. Video produced by Chris Summerfield Media.